killed by a cow. In 2013, an unusual and tragic event occurred in Brazil, resulting in the death of João Maria de Souza under very unusual circumstances. He was sleeping in his home at night when an unexpected event unfolded that ended in tragedy. A cow that had been grazing on a nearby hill suddenly lost its balance. Due to this misstep, the cow slipped and inadvertently ended up on the fragile roof of de Souza's house. The roof was not designed to handle such a load and gave way under the weight of the cow, causing the large animal to fall directly into de Souza's bedroom where he was sleeping. The impact of the cow falling through the roof was significant. Trapped under the cow, de Souza sustained serious injuries. Emergency services were immediately called to the scene by his family, who were in shock. Despite prompt medical attention, he died from his injuries. This incident shocked the local community and gained widespread attention around the world due to its bizarre nature. It sparked discussions about the safety of buildings in rural areas where livestock is commonly kept. Drowned in human waste, Mayor Meyer, the dedicated mayor of Betterton, Maryland, was conducting a routine inspection of the town's sewage tanks as part of her commitment to directly oversee community projects and infrastructure. Known for her hands-on approach, she believed in addressing the town's issues personally to ensure that everything was functioning optimally. On this particular day, she was focused on investigating reports of overflows and potential blockages that could impact the sanitation system critically. As she navigated the area between the tanks, the ground, still slick from recent rains, proved treacherous. While moving to inspect the next tank, Mayor Meyer's foot caught on a hidden snag, causing her to lose her balance. Despite her attempts to stabilize herself, she tragically fell into one of the open tanks and drowned in 15 feet of human waste. This loss was a profound shock to the community, which had come to respect and cherish her proactive leadership and genuine care for the town's welfare. Death through the window. A Canadian lawyer named Michael met a tragic end while attempting to prove the indestructible nature of a 24th-floor office window. His daring stunt, meant to demonstrate the resilience of the glass, instead resulted in his untimely demise. Despite the window remaining intact, it unexpectedly popped out of its frame upon impact, sending Michael plummeting to the ground below. Michael was renowned for his audacious tactics, both in and out of the courtroom. When he was enlisted to defend a wealthy businessman facing allegations of faulty glass production, he saw an opportunity to make a bold statement. With the trial looming, Michael conceived a plan to personally showcase the durability of the glass in question. As the trial commenced, Michael seized the moment to make his grand gesture. With all eyes on him, he launched himself towards the window, fully expecting to emerge unscathed. However, fate had other plans, and the window's sudden detachment proved fatal. In the aftermath of Michael's tragic accident, the trial proceeded without its charismatic advocate. Despite the businessman's legal team's efforts, they were unable to secure a favorable outcome. The guilty verdict further underscored the gravity of Michael's sacrifice and the risks associated with unchecked bravado. Dead winner. In 1923, Belmont Park in New York witnessed a remarkable event that etched itself into racing lore. Jockey Frank Hayes, a seasoned rider known for his skill, found himself in an unprecedented situation during a race. As the thunder of hooves echoed around the track, tragedy struck. Hayes suffered a fatal heart attack mid-race, slumping in the saddle. Miraculously, his lifeless body remained seated atop his mount, carried forward by the race's momentum. In a surreal turn of events, Hayes' horse surged across the finish line, claiming victory with its deceased rider. The crowd erupted in disbelief and applause, witnessing a moment that defied all expectations. Hayes' extraordinary feat would be remembered not just as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the unbreakable bond between man and horse, but also as a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the unpredictable twists of fate. Death by laughter. The story goes back to ancient Greece, a time of great intellectual and philosophical pursuits. Among the thinkers of the era was a philosopher known for his wit and humor. One day, as he wandered through the marketplace, he came upon a scene that would ultimately seal his fate. There, amidst the hustle and bustle of the marketplace, stood a donkey, attempting to munch on a pile of figs. Try as it might, the stubborn creature struggled to grasp the concept of fig eating, much to the amusement of the onlookers. Unable to contain his mirth, the philosopher erupted into peals of laughter, his laughter growing louder and more uncontrollable with each passing moment. His companions, initially amused by the spectacle, soon grew concerned as the philosopher's laughter showed no signs of abating. As minutes turned into hours, the philosopher's laughter reached a fever pitch, his breath coming in ragged gasps as tears streamed down his cheeks. Despite their best efforts to calm him, the philosopher could not be restrained, his convulsions of mirth growing more intense by the minute. And then, in a sudden and tragic turn of events, the laughter ceased. The philosopher's body, racked by the strain of his uncontrollable mirth, slumped to the ground, his laughter silenced forever. Pretended to be dead, British actor Gareth Jones found himself in a tragically ironic situation during a live televised play. While portraying a character scripted to experience a heart attack, Jones suffered a real heart attack and passed away. Unaware of the severity of the situation, the cast continued performing around his death, believing him to be delivering an exceptional performance. The uncanny parallel between Jones's real-life fate and his character's scripted demise added a surreal depth to the tragedy, leaving everyone involved to confront the harsh realities of mortality and the blurred boundaries between art and life. For Jones, the stage became not just a platform for storytelling, but a poignant reminder of life's unpredictability and the fragile thread that binds us all. In the wake of his passing, Jones's legacy as an actor and as a symbol of the fragility of life continues to resonate, serving as a somber yet powerful testament to the fleeting nature of existence. Bad joke. Greg Austin Gingrich's demise in the Grand Canyon was a tragic twist of fate that stemmed from a misguided attempt at humor. In a moment of ill-conceived jest, Gingrich pretended to fall to his death, intending to elicit laughter from his companions. However, the joke took a horrifying turn when he lost his footing mid-act and plummeted into the canyon abyss for real. The grandeur of the canyon, with its sheer cliffs and breathtaking vistas, provided the backdrop for this ill-fated jest. Little did Gingrich know that his impromptu performance would have dire consequences, forever altering the course of his life. As he enacted his prank, the gravity of the situation became all too real. The laughter of his companions turned to screams of horror as they watched Gingrich's descent into the abyss below. Despite their frantic efforts to save him, it was too late. Gingrich's fall was swift and final, leaving his companions in shock and disbelief at the sudden turn of events. In the aftermath of the tragedy, the once lighthearted moment became a somber reminder of the dangers of recklessness and the fragility of life. As the sun set over the canyon, casting long shadows across its rugged terrain, Gingrich's absence was keenly felt. Beardley Trap. In the annals of history, one man's remarkable feats stood out among the rest: his extraordinarily long beard. Dating back to the 1500s, this man held the title for the longest beard in the world, a testament to his dedication and perhaps a touch of vanity. However, his story took a tragic turn when he met his untimely demise in a manner befitting a Shakespearean tragedy. In a cruel twist of fate, this man, whose name has been lost to time, met his end while fleeing from a fire. As flames engulfed his surroundings, he frantically attempted to escape, his majestic beard trailing behind him like a flowing cape. But alas, his own magnificent mane proved to be his undoing. In his haste to evade the inferno, the man tripped over his own beard, tumbling to the ground in a heap of tangled locks. As the fire raged on, consuming everything in its path, the man lay helpless, his once prized possession now a cruel snare that had led to his downfall.